not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, and welcome back to the National League 5-minute preview. It is Matchday 42 here in the National League as Carlisle United take on Gateshead this Easter Friday the 3rd of April. It is also my birthday, so hopefully 3 points for Carlisle as Carlisle United have confirmed their playoff position in the National League. Gateshead still fighting for their life, having had a revival under Rob Elliott. So it could be a very interesting game, to be fair. Carlisle pretty much confirmed that third place. The playoffs are definitely confirmed, and Gateshead will be looking to continue what's been a fantastic run of form for themselves. So all in all, it should be a fantastic game this coming Friday. But let's meet the opposition then in Gateshead, also known as the Tynesiders. Their manager is Rob Elliott, and they were founded in 1977. They play their football at the Gateshead International Stadium, which holds 11,800. And from Gateshead International Stadium to Brunton Park as a round trip, it is only 122 miles, which will take just over 2.5 hours. So safe travels to any Gateshead fans making the very short trip across the country to Brunton Park. Looking at the previous 5 games, then, as I said, Gateshead in a fantastic run of form there with 3 wins, a defeat and a draw. But one of them wins being a 3-1 victory against York, which is fantastic for them. A 2-1 against Yeovil, a 1-0 against Braintree, a 3-0 defeat against Bovenwood, and a 1-1 draw against Sutton. Carlisle, 2-1 win against Braintree, 1-0 against Halifax, 6-1 against Braintree, 2-1 defeat against Tamworth, and a 2-0 away win against Aldershot, meaning Carlisle are third with 84 points. And Gateshead coming in 19th with 43 points. So just above them relegation places, and they'll be looking to continue that great run of form. Unfortunately for Gateshead, that run of form wasn't there in December, where Carlisle went to the Gateshead International Stadium and scored 3. Embleton, Linney and Armstrong on the score sheet, in front of 3,500 away fans and only 900 home fans. An absolutely ridiculous turnout from Carlisle fans on the day, on Boxing Day there. But looking at the ones to watch, I went with Keaton Ward for Gateshead, centre midfielder, just signed for them in January there. And then I went with Jack Ellis. I put right back, centre mid, left back. He's been all over the pitch this year, hasn't he? But he's had a fantastic season so far. He's snuck back into my Matchday 11, and I think he will be a key player for us on Friday, especially with the games coming thick and fast with a Friday and a Monday game. Rotation will be key for the team. But looking at my starting 11 then, I went with Gabe Rees-Nets with Terrell Thomas and Morgan Feeney at centre-back. I've got Ryan Garvin and Jack Ellis as the fullbacks. Then I went with a bit of a change-up. Alex Gilead potentially injured, so I went with Callum Whelan in the centre defensive midfield position next to Harvey McAdam. I've then got Stephen Wern as a centre attacking midfielder with Regan Linney and David Adjiboy on the wing. And then I went with Chris Clark as a number 9 up top. Mainly playing in sort of a rotation role with Stephen Wern for me there. Of course, Luke Armstrong, potentially being out for a while. I'm not sure what the crack is with him. Obviously, you could put a Hugh Parker in there. You could put the new lads from Bristol in there. You could put George Kelly in there. I thought it might be interesting to see if Chris Clark could play that sort of number 9, number 10 role, a bit more attackingly there. He could drop back, allow Stephen Wern that space. He could rotate with Adjiboy and Linney on the wings. That could be very interesting to go with. So that's what I went with. I very doubt he'll go with that, but, why not just change up a little bit. But looking at the Matchday 42 predictions, starting with Aldershot 2, Sutton United 1. We've then got Altrincham 1, FC Halifax Town 0. Bovenwood having a fantastic season, 3-1 against Wellstone. Boston United 0, York City 1. I've then got Carlisle United 3, Gateshead 2. We've got Forest Green Rovers 2, Brackley Town 0. Then we got Rochdale, the league leaders 4, Morecambe 1, Scunthorpe 2, Hartlepool 2, Southend United 4, Braintree Town 1, Tamworth 0, Solihull Moors 0, Woking, new manager Jermaine Defoe, which is pretty cool, isn't it? But Woking 2, EC 2, and we've got Yeovil 3, Truro 1. I went with a 3-2 for Carlisle United. I think Gateshead will be really up for it, of course, with the relegation scrap that they are in. But I think Carlisle will have enough and get 3 goals. 2 from David Adjiboy, 1 from Harvey McAdam. There we go. Well, your thoughts, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching this video. I've been CEO4, and I'll see you in the next one.